Good evening, everybody. Today we're continuing on with this famous Sikha from the Rebbe about Shevat. This is the Yahrzeit of the Rebbetzin, and it's found. The beginning is found on page 262 of the Royal Words, and the heading on it is from the Sikos talks of Shabbos Parshat Yitro, the 20th of Shevat, and the night and the day of the second day of the week of Parshat Mishpatim. Now the following week on Monday, 22nd of Shevat, 5752, in correlation with the fourth yahrzeit of the Rebbetzin, Chayah Mushka, Nishmasa Eidim, Meher Gardus. This is translated from Yiddish. We're in the middle of chapter 9, which we're going to start up from the beginning, chapter 9, 279. And this is basically, Rebbe is explaining that through the Chayah Mushka, the level of Chayah Mushka was revealed that after she passed away, each level by the Frierdiker Rebbe was revealed when he passed away, which is the completion of his service in the world, was the level, how the world was the level of S, the level of 10 can receive from Hashem, the essence from Hashem, and still stay in existence. And it's shine and bright, not like it did by Matan Torah. But that was the level. That means that we were totally refined in the world. All everything was ready. You're totally become our bodies, our beings, our physical bodies and beings. Totally, it's become right now a level that we can mamish receive the essence of God. That's what we're talking about. That everything can receive God's essence and remain a body, remain a being in existence. And stay as an existence, not that an existence that should go out of itself, but it's for somebody stays in. No, it's in existence. You see the body, but the body is in existence as an existence, not that it's nullifying itself. By Matan Torah, the Jews, in order to receive godliness, their souls had to leave their bodies because they become totally nullified. And now the vessels don't become nullified. So, and by Chayah Mushka, with that's one level. The second level is when the Rebbe became Rebbe the next day, was the level how we talked about how 11, which is the level how Hashem is above the world, and even though he has relevance to the world, that's the main thing. The magnificence, the beauty, of Hashem himself is the beauty, not the beautiful thing. That you look at a person and you see Hashem shining. And he's there, but the main thing, and he become elevated, we're being elevated in that. Then the final level, which we're talking about now with Chayah Mushka, is that how when Mamish Hashem and the body become one thing, and that they stay in the level of their great levels of being the level of God, how he transcends the world, and the level of how the body is part of the world. They stay totally in their total existence. And they reunite as one thing because this comes from the essence of Hashem. And this is accomplished through our service and avoda, and we can accomplish this because this was accomplished through Chayah Mushka. Okay, now we're going to go on and hopefully we'll get to some of this. Okay, we're going to start at number 9, 279. And we may say that this is alluded to in the matter of, they're talking about this unity in that of the one that passed away, Chayah Mushka. Chai is an idiom of Chaim life. This hints to and alludes to that and refers to the general life of the soul. Literally, it says that each soul is part of Hashem. So this is drawn forth from the source of life, wherever the soul comes from, in his blessed essence. So Hashem himself, from its essence, gives out and gives out. This is life. This is true life. The essence of Hashem giving us life. Hashem giving it. Within the soul itself, there are two general levels. One, the individual and permanent vitality, life and vitality of light that vests itself. And this is mainly the first one is talking about how the parts of the soul, how God invests in the body, just like in the body. The soul affects all the parts of the body, each one individually, how it becomes part of it, not an all-encompassing outside. But that's number one. Then we read inside. The individual permeating vitality, life and vitality of the soul, which vests itself in the body, becomes enclosed in the body, in a permanent matter befitting to the different parts of the body. In other words, each part gets different life from the soul. As the eyes get the ability to see from the soul, the ears hearing, as well as in the permanent powers of the soul, the intellect and the emotions. You also be able to, from powers of the soul comes in, and it comes into your mind, so you can think and you can feel. So not only so that's one. Then the second level of life, that's one level, is the all-encompassing vitality. The transcendent level is how the soul is beyond becoming involved in above the body, which transcends vestment. It's in an internalized manner. It's too high to become revealed in an internalized manner in the body. In general, this expresses itself in the transcendent levels. What are the levels that are above the higher levels of the supernal levels of the soul, which is a person's ratzon, will, and pleasure and delight. Ratzon v'oinich. So in general, says we have two levels. Light means the part of the body how Hashem comes enclosed in the body, and how the soul becomes enclosed in the body. Then the level of the soul, how it's beyond, it's too high, it's too spiritual to become down into the body. It's too much revealed. There's too much revealed godliness in that part of the soul. So there's two levels. But this is life. We may say that these two aspects are alluded to in the two names Chayah Mushka. Chayah represents mainly, so first we said Chayah represents both levels, the general life of the soul. And now we're going to talk about another way. In the general life of the soul, he says, this is alluded to the name Chayah Mushka. Chayah represents mainly the permeating value, vitality, which enlivens the body in an internalized manner. The part of godliness coming close in the body that affects the body, becoming in it. And Mushka, which is the type of a fragrant spice, is a very good smell, upon which we recite the blessing who created different spices. And according to many opinions, it is one of the 11 spices of the Ketores, the more. Now we know also, we learned before, and we'll learn later, that the idea of 11 is also above everything. That's why there are 11 spices. So this is another showing how shit that Mushka has to do with the level of Hashem, how it's beyond the worlds. This is the level 11 spices. It represents the transcendental level of the soul, as known that fragrance is transcendent. That there's the level of the soul that's beyond becoming equal to the body, the level that goes above the body and mind in it, that's supernatural, the level above everything. This level in the soul is represented by fragrance. Just as fragrance also transcends, it's not like a food like one tastes and as an internalized. I didn't set this. Well, how much time do we have now?
You're at 7:41.
Okay. Excuse me. It represents the transcendental level of the soul known as fragrance, not like food which one tastes and internalizes, becomes part of one's flesh and blood. But remember, understand what Mushka means. The two levels of Chayah Mushka. The fragrance rejuvenates the soul. And therefore, beside a bracha, he who created the different spices of fragrance. When do we say this? When do we always make a bracha on the fragrance on the smell, on the sweet smell? Is when we make Havdalah. So why do we do it by Havdalah? Because it says we have an additional soul that comes on Shabbos, which we're going to have this additional soul forever and ever, because this will happen when Moshiach reveals himself and takes us home. And the Geulah Shleima, that will be Shabbos all the time. So that's mean we're going to be able to, the smell will be great. So why do we smell at the end of Shabbos? In order to rejuvenate the soul, which is given by, which is grieved by the leaving of the Shabbos. That because the additional soul which a person receives upon the coming of Shabbos left, that's happened, your soul left, since the fragrance which reaches the transcendental level of the soul, because the level of the soul beyond everything, has the power to drive down new vitality to the body. So through the fragrance you bring down a higher level of godliness. It's in the essence, it goes up to the essence from Hashem, a much higher level. To the extent that moreover the soul receives pleasure from fragrance. It doesn't say the soul receives sustenance, it receives pleasure. Pleasure is a higher level. Sustenance is more comes into the pleasure is only the light. It's even higher, more special. And in general, regarding the 5 names, now we say that the soul has 5 different names. Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, Chayah, Yechida. We're going to go into these different levels of the soul. They all represent the different levels of how the soul is revealed down in the body and beyond being revealed in the body. In general, regarding the 5 names, the Rebbe also points down in 66, that Chayah Mushka Shnirson represents 5, Chomesh. Chamesh. If you read in Hebrew, Ches, Mem, Shin, it's Chamesh, it's 5. So that 5 that represents, so you're showing how Chayah Mushka Schneerson represents the 5 names of the soul. Very beautiful. So anyways, so regarding the 5 names, the soul is called by Nefesh Ruach Neshama Chayah Yechida. Chayah represents the Nefesh Ruach Neshama, the permeating aspects of the permeating, and this represents the parts of the soul becomes enclosed in the body. The Nefesh is it becomes more the physical body. The Ruach comes into the attributes. The Shama is more the intellectual part of the body. It comes as the soul that comes involved, the human intellect. Mushka represents Sveik, represents Chayah Yechida, the other 2 levels, the transcendent aspect, the levels that's above becoming enclosed in the body. And more in detail, we may say that Chayah alludes to the soul's level of Chayah, the transcendent level that is close. In other words, the Rebbe say in the level of Chayah, there's 2 levels. In the level of Chayah, there's one level of Chayah that alludes to the level of Chayah, how it goes above, it is above the soul. It's super rational, it's transcendent level that is close to the eternalized level. In other words, the levels of the soul becomes eternalized as Nefesh Ruach Neshama, and this level of Chayah is above them, but it has a relevance to them. And Mushka, which represents Yechida, is the transcendent level that transcends the transcendent level. Only there's truly the transcendent level. Now the Mushka represents Yechida is totally it's called the soul of the soul. It has no it's totally beyond having any relevance of the parts of the soul becoming clothed in the body. Moreover, Mushka represents the essence of the soul. Not only represents super rational parts of the soul, it represents the essence of the soul, which transcends the 5 names which it is called. The essence is above name. So even Yechida, which is to try to explain what the essence is, that's still a name. Which from there, in the essence, fragrance draws forth a new vitality and pleasure in the soul of the person. So how does this work? That when you reach the essence of the soul, when you reach all the way in the essence of the soul, therefore, from there, the essence of the soul, from the essence, and in the essence, the fragrance, the smell that you smell draws down to new vitality and pleasure of the soul. So I guess he's saying that through smelling the spices that represent physically the idea to rejuvenate the soul, that this level, this fragrance is like smelling the essence of God. That's what it means, and which is something that represents that gives a person new vitality and a pleasure in the world to do more good stuff. So now we're on page 282. And when the 2 words Chayah Mushka come together as one name for one person, this represents the unison of both aspects as one. Namely, what's the 2 aspects? That the revelation of the transcendent aspect and the essence of the soul, the level of 11, this level that is how the level it's beyond and above the world, and the essence of the soul, which is the level of level, corresponds to the 11 spices of the Torah. This represents in the base of Mikdash, in the inner, in the holy temple, and also in the tabernacle, there were 2 altars. One altar was for animals. That was the outside. It was called the outside altar, Mizbech HaKitzon. And the other one was known as also the golden altar, but the inside altar, that they didn't sacrifice anything. It was much holier, much more spiritual. They only offered incense. So therefore, it says the essence. Here it says that the level is corresponding to 11 spices, is drawn down, this level of invested not only in the transcendent manner, as occurs through the fragrance on its own, rather also in an internalized manner in the body and in the 10 innermost powers. So what happens is when you put Chayah Mushka together, this level of the essence of Hashem, how it's above being enclosed in the body, comes down and is revealed in the body. Not only from the smell does it affect the part of the soul that's above the body, it comes in affect the part of the soul that's in the body, the whole body. It comes all the way down. This idea of Chayah Mushka, bring the essence of Hashem into the world and reveal it. And we may say the Rebbe is bringing something new. After all of this, we're learning like the most wonderful, amazing things that are really beautiful and wonderful. The Rebbe is going to tell us more beautiful and wonderful things. And we may say that this union extends from the level of Yechid of the soul. Where is this union coming from? These 2 opposites unite. as it is with the only one of above, that says Yechida, that you're only one above. Yechida is to be united with you. I'm one with you, God. Moreover, this extends from the essence of soul, it. So Yechida comes even higher level, comes from the soul itself, as it is one with the essence of Hashem, the Jewish. So there's a level of Jewish people even higher than, there's a level how we're united with Hashem. There's a level, even a higher level, the Rebbe is saying how we and Hashem are one. We're not united, we are one. As it is in the true essence of Hashem, that the Jewish people and Hashem are truly one. Not that you're united, we're one. There's a difference. When you're united, you're one with something, you're together. But you're one. The finger is one finger, it's not united different fingers. So the Jewish people are truly one. This, which transcends both the transcendental aspects as well as the internal aspects. This level that we're mamish one, this is beyond the level how Hashem is and the soul is too high to come in the body, and also how the soul, also the inner aspects. Therefore, it has the ability to unite all five names as one in a revealed manner. So when the essence of Hashem is revealed and the essence of the soul is revealed, it reveals everything as one. Everything is so. This is what's happening. Even though it's so amazing and so unbelievable, this is what's happening. This is what science, everything is showing us, how everything is mamish one. This is what's happening. This is what we're going to see. This is where we're at, and we're just revealing this. In other words, the service is done, we just have to reveal it. It's finished. This is what the Rebbe is saying. And this is accomplished in a revealed manner. How to reveal this level of the essence of God in the world like this? This is accomplished in a revealed manner through the Torah, as it's known. That through the Torah, the phenomenon that the Jewish people and Hashem are truly one is revealed. That when you do Torah, we see that this reveals how we are one with God. We're the same. Me and God are one. Me and Hashem are one. We're the same thing. Which also in the Torah, in the Torah we see there are two levels, and a unison of both of them. Similarly to the two levels, like we've learned before, the two levels in the Torah, the Ten Commandments, and the 11, Anochi, which is the unique one of the Ten Commandments, and the 22 letters of the Torah, which unite both of them. That through learning Torah, we're able to unite this level of 11 and 10. That the revealed aspects of the Torah, the vitality, the internalized aspects, and the deep aspects of the Torah, the fragrance, the smells, the transcendent aspects, its secret reasons and hidden treasures, which the revealed part of the connects. So therefore, what's revealed? You have the revealed aspect of Torah, which is the internal aspect, and the deep aspect of the fragrance. It's secret. So you have these two levels, which revealed is like Chayah, and Mushka is the hidden treasures. The same thing with Hashem. We have the Hashem revealing its higher levels and coming down. This world is lower levels, which the revealed part of the Torah connects with the revealed part of the soul, with the revealed part of Hashem, and the concealed part of the Torah, the secrets that we're revealing, it connects with the concealed part of the soul, which our inner concealed soul, which connects with this concealed part of Hashem. And through uniting both of them as one. So they become both the essence of Hashem and the inner aspect become one as Chayah Mushka. How does this happen? How does these things become one? By the power of the essence which transcends the concealed and revealed aspects. Generally in Chassidus it talks about the revealed and revealed, we talk about the unlimited and limited. The Hashem in the unlimited manner, and the unlimited is unlimited power in certain words, without limitation. And then the limit, or also the same thing as the concealed, which represents the secrets, which is more unlimited and can't be revealed, and revealed aspects. But there's a level of Hashem that's beyond both revealed and limited, both unlimited and limited. That's the essence of Hashem himself. So that's that power of the essence, which transcends the concealed and the revealed aspects. They become one in an openly revealed manner. Namely, what's it mean? How is it possible that the physical becomes one with the godliness which is beyond it? That also the concealed part of the Torah and the concealed aspects of the soul, which means these are too high to become revealed, and the concealed aspects of Hashem, including the essence of Hashem, that he says, what's the concealed aspect of Hashem? That we don't see everything's Hashem. We don't see everything's God. But this level, including this level, is revealed in a truly open manner that everybody will see everything's Hashem. in the revealed aspects of Hashem, in the revealed aspects of the Torah, and in the revealed aspects of the soul. So this level of the essence and the sequence will be openly revealed in the world. And in the the verse in the beginning of this Parshat Mishpatim, it says, "But Elu Mishpat," and these are the rules that you should place before them. That also Tasi, which is the world you should place, it comes from the same similar term Sima, a hidden treasure. That within the Torah, that the hidden treasure, in other words, that these are the rulings that these are like the treasures you should place before you, that the inner aspects of the Torah, which on their own are hidden and stored away, their treasures, are manifested in an open manner, these, including in the manner of Lifneihem, literally before them, also meaning within their panemius. In other words, it's talking about that you're supposed to bring, through the Torah, you bring the essence of Hashem into the lowest level, then into the person, into the world itself, the innermost, i.e. accepted and internalized by them, as a table set ready for a person to eat from it. So this is the whole idea that through doing Torah and mitzvahs, this is the Rebbe's doing. The Rebbe right now is setting the table for us and showing us how beautiful and how everything's happening. And he's saying, this is what I'm telling you, this is where we're at, this is what we've done up to now. We are it. And at any minute we're going to see the final culmination. But the more we understand how beautiful and wonderful we are, the more we'll do even our continued vote more greatness and more work, and we'll even be happier, and we'll even receive more wonderful things from Hashem. So now we're on page 284. We're on number 10. Okay, based on this, we understand that the power that we have to accomplish the innovation which was added after the 22nd of Shevat, that also, what's this new thing happened after the 22nd of Shevat? That also the world at 10 should be ready to receive the revelation of 11, which transcends the world, namely a dwelling for Hashem in the lowest realms. That the world should be able to receive godliness in this world at the height of perfection, in the true and complete redemption. So we should be able to sit here and seek God and be part of godliness, be part of Hashem Himself. This is to be one with Hashem, that me and Hashem is one, that you and Hashem is one. That through the phenomena, the essence of the soul of a Jew, which is truly one with Hashem, because we're really one with God, is clearly manifest, is clearly revealed in his 10 powers of his soul, and how he conducts himself in his whole being, as alluded to in the name of the one who passed away, in Chayah Mushka, that it says, we just talked about how Chayah goes with the level of 11, of the level of the life of the soul in the body mostly, and Mushka goes to the higher level. So these are brought together, that the 10 powers of the soul is clearly reveals the essence of God. This is as illusion is hidden to, and it's also hidden in the name of the one who passed away, Chayah Mushka. In addition to the illusion in the number of the day 22 of the 11th month, as we explained above in chapter 8. Now the 22 is also the level of how Hashem and Hashem and the world are mamish one, revealed. Everything is just godliness. Also gives the power to accomplish in this world. So what do we say? That so this, that we're able to manifest in our body this essence of Hashem in ourselves and still remain in the world. It also gives them the power to accomplish this in the world, that including the entire Seder Stalshlis, and Seder Stalshlis means the whole level of the worlds. Hashem created the higher worlds and lower worlds, all the different levels. It's not like a physical world, it's like levels of revelation, godliness. The higher the spiritual world is, that means there's less hiddenness of godliness. So this goes from the higher to this world where God is most hidden. So it goes and it changes all the worlds, all creation, which is divided in the number of 10, and drawing forth the revelation of 11, which you are one, however, not in the tally of one's level of Hashem, how is beyond everything, as such that the entire world, that the lowest realms from their own perspective should be a dwelling place, blessed be He for Him, for His essence. So this is what we can do now. Through our avoda, we can affect this. How is this? Because the Rebbetzin at 22, when she passed away, she finished this avoda, and she gave us the power to do this. Based on the above, we may understand that we're on number 11. Based on the above, we may understand why the innovation of the 22nd Ashrad expresses itself specifically in connection with the passing of the daughter of my revered father-in-law, the Rebbe, the leader of our generation. We're on page 285. Just as regarding the Exodus from Egypt, some sages say that in the merit of so the Rebbe's going to first go and talk about how special the women are, and then after that he says since the women are so special and they're going to want to bring the Moshiach and reveal the Gula Shlema, that especially this is to generate with all of them, how much or so the daughter of the Frierdiker Rebbe, his wife. Just as regarding the Exodus from Egypt, our sages say that in the merit of the righteous people that were in that generation, the Jewish people were redeemed from Egypt. Similarly, it's also regarding the redemption that is destined to come, about which it says that the redemption is going to happen any minute now. Just as the days you left the land of Egypt, I will show them wonders in the ultimate redemption, and it will also be in the merit of the righteous women in the generation. As the words of our sages says, the generation are redeemed only in the merit of the righteous women in the generation. So the women are the ones, they're bright, they're so special and righteous that they have to work hard. God made them special and righteous, so therefore they have to work to be more special and righteous to be Moshiach, because they have to, through their merit, means through their work, they have the responsibility, but they also have the special merit. Just like all of us, that we are Lubavitchers and we know about the Rebbe, we have the special merit that we can teach everybody about the Rebbe, and we can write into the Rebbe and save people's lives, and we can tell them to write in, because we're tied into the Rebbe Moshiach. But women have a special level that they are the ones who have their special righteousness. So everyone at least be specially righteous so we can get home right away. Anyways, that's what and it close to everybody, of course. Especially in accordance with what's explained in the writing of the Rizal, that the last generation of the exile is the reincarnation of the generation left Egypt. So when we read all about the Jews left Egypt and how special and how geniuses and different ways, we are the same people, and they weren't able to go into the base of Megdish, but we're finishing the job. We are going to be able to. Which this is among the reasons for the efforts of my revered father-in-law, the leader of a generation, the education and guidance for women and daughters, in all aspects of Judaism, Torah, and commandments, including the study of Hasidic teachings and the spreading of the well springs outward, which means the secrets of the Torah. For we are the last generation of the exile and the first generation of redemption. Hence, the service of the Jewish women and daughters is even more pertinent, since in their merit the redemption comes. Before this time, the Jews were never able, and the Jewish women a lot didn't know how to read. It was not a big thing. They were supposed to learn to take care of the house. They were supposed to be very holy. They learned all the laws from their husbands, from the rabbis.